And by the way, if there's one 30 for 30 I could highly recommend to you guys, it's the Ric Flair one.
Yes, I knew you were gonna say that. Woo! That's some
It's
good
so
shit.
good.
That's good.
I'm
Phenomenal.
Broke.
There was a story that was cut out of it that Joe Rogan told about how he woke up in bed with this woman and his like $25,000 Rolex is gone, and he thinks that she's taken it, and he doesn't remember shit from the night before. And he's like, what happened to my watch? And she's like, don't you remember? You took it off last night at the dinner table and it fell in your spaghetti. And the waiter said something. You said, fuck it. I got 10 of these bitches, and walked out and left it on the table.
No. Why did they keep that in?
I don't know. He's so fucking outrageous. But Ric Flair's a character and a man at the same time. It'd be like if Hulk Hogan was out there body slamming people and fucking shaving people's heads and
body
like,
slammed Gawker into bankruptcy.
Yeah.
it's as if like I were nonstop drinking and eating bacon right now.
Yeah.
With hookers behind me.
Yeah.
And that was and it was 8 years, but not just that. I was getting younger and better at it.
Yeah.
Like that's the magical part. Like even though you look at him, you're like, oh man, he looks like kind of like a mutant a bit these days.
Yeah,
like,
he looks like death.
He's still doing it. He's still doing it. You should check out the this video of Jay Lethal. He's a wrestler doing a Ric Flair impression, and Ric Flair coming out, like him coming out. It's literally you must have seen it before, like Ric Flair yelling woo back and forth and a guy yelling woo at him, a black dude. But this it is like the best. It's the best. It's just the best ever. It's so fucking good. Oh yeah, there it is. I don't know if you guys check it all, but you should definitely put this on your queue. Where do you put where do you put these things now?
Just in the chat.
Oh shit, there it is. You guys have been talking here the whole time? Oh
Yeah.
fuck, you guys bashing Jewish people in here.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah. That's yeah.
I mean, we might as well watch it now. I'm
Yeah, we have that
15.
ability, right? Yeah.
I'm queued up.
Just a second. Well, sometimes Skype does a weird thing. I click on it and all it does is scroll.
The
All right.
Nature Boy.
So this is timestamp. That's what we want it to be, 5:15?
No, that's a mistake by me.
Roger that. Should we be at 0?
Yeah, we can go to 0.
We're good. All right. 6 minutes and 25 seconds. Pretty long. But we'll...
We would watch it all.
You just need to see a little bit. You just need to see a little bit.
Okay. Are we ready?
Where are we?
Yeah.
I'm at 0.
Wait, you know what? I'll tell you right now. You can go. Let's go to 15 seconds because I just watched the first 15 seconds. We could take it from there.
Ready?
15, I'm good to go.
Ready, set, play.
Ric Flair and his Fortune faction.
Damn, he looks good.
Yeah,
He looks healthy.
He's got the
This
testosterone of an 18-year-old.
this is amazing.
Woo! Did I hear that punk right there say anything about the 4 horsemen?
Pretty good.
Greatest group of men to ever grace God's green earth.
It sounds.
I didn't hear that.
Ricky even likes it. He's like,
Because
"Fuck,
as
that's
far
good."
As I'm concerned, it looks like the horsemen were here. They took a dump in the ring and they left that.
Everybody mean mugging him.
I had the privilege to be on the road, up and down, late nights, parties, kissing the girls, and making them cry.
Will, Ric Flair's like so impressed by it.
As far as I'm concerned, are no horsemen. That is disrespectful to me and this wrestling business.
Wait till Ric Flair goes in on it.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is the fairest of them all? Why you, Nature Boy? Not that pisshead Jay Lethal. Hey!
I don't even like wrestling, and I like this.
The shoes.
That's right. Come on, Prince. Let's see what you got. You can feel Rolex. Let's see what you got.
He looks so fucking old.
He's got one shoe on.
I like what he does here with this jacket.
Yeah, you want to see? Yeah. Watch this.
Is this what wrestling is?
You can't be me. You can't do me. And I'm cutting you off right now. You're cutting me off.
He's got nice biceps, Ric Flair.
Woo! Hey, don't you start
Damn.
with me.
Fucking hell. Look at his bicep.
Don't you be
This is
upset.
great.
Riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, son of a gun that could kiss any woman.
He's gonna die.
Here, even that fat one.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't get me wrong. Don't you be upset because they tore Old Space Mountain down. Don't be upset. But hey, because of Rick, oldest ride, longest line. Whoa, Rick. Space Mountain.
Shoot.
Let's see what you got. There's the other shoe drop. You know what? To that. This is insane.
Look at all their clothes off.
He's so mad.
It's the damnedest thing I've ever seen. Rolex wearing, kiss stealing. Brother, watch this, girls.
Did he just pump his dick forward?
He gave a little thrust there.
Wrestling.
Oh, Jesus, definitely dick pumping. Okay.
Has been shut down long enough. Thanks to me. Mouse.
That's all we need.
Right.
That's all.
That's good shit.
That is
Thanks,
fucking
thanks for going all
hilarious.
4.5 minutes there. That's fucking. It was
That's
good
it.
though, right? It was worth it.
Yeah. Woo!
Watched a second of professional wrestling in my whole life. But if that's what it is, I can see why people are entertained by it because that's hilarious.
Dude,
That's the part I'm always talking about. Like those are the parts I actually like. And I don't watch it, but I watch the YouTube highlights that are like that are like them talking shit and it being funny as hell. And Ric Flair was one of the originators, one of the best at that early on. He had that whole spiel, the Cadillac riding, private jet flying, limousine riding, kiss stealing, wheeling, dealing, Rolex wearing, son of a gun. Woo! And then,
That's basically rap 2018. He
Have-
was like ahead of the game.
Have you
Yeah.
seen
He's like the first mumble rapper.
Roman Reign? Are you guys familiar with this one?
Yeah.
Oh, so look, I'm not up to speed on WWE and such, but Roman Reign is the champion, right? He's got the Universal title right now, and he's kind of a big deal, and they care about him and such. And I guess he's a villain of some sort because they kind of boo him, and he gets up there and they boo him, and he just takes it in one last time. And by the way, booing isn't negative. Not caring is negative. You can cheer, you can boo. Wrestlers understand that as long as you're getting attention, then it's a win.
Mhm.
And then he explains that he's going to have to put this title down for a while because he's going to fight cancer. And again, yeah. I think he might have leukemia. Does
he
anyone?
does.
Yeah, he has leukemia, and he looks great, right? But he's been diagnosed with leukemia. He's been getting it checked up on a regular basis, and he's come back.
It's been like 10 years or so. Yeah, he's not a bad guy.
Okay.
He's a good guy. In fact, he's like the best guy. Just like John Cena. I remember when I first started going to wrestling again, like, 5-6 years ago, I went to a wrestling thing and John Cena got announced. And I was like, oh, everyone loves John Cena. And the boos were insane. I was like, why is everyone booing John Cena? I thought like he's the good guy.
Mm-hmm.
And my friend there was like, it's like lame. Like when remember when like Captain America was like, hey, language to Tony Stark?
Right.
Like playing up the whole lame thing, even though Captain America's like the fucking man, like he's like lame and he always wins. Like Superman always wins.
Mm-hmm.
John Cena was like the Superman of wrestling. And when the McMahon family has it selected who they want to be like on top, no matter what, they remain on top. And like people don't like when someone's wrestling someone else and no matter what they're gonna win. And Roman Reigns has just been like he beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania. He's been like headliner at WrestleMania like 6 years in a row. So people don't want to be force-fed something. And they don't want to be force-fed someone that they know is a product. And even though Roman Reigns is an excellent wrestler and phenomenal, they always had him win. So other wrestlers who were very popular amongst the fans, WWE would be like, oh, great, now we'll just have Roman Reigns beat him and that'll be good for Roman. But it never worked that way. And so the resentment built up. And then, then just a couple weeks ago, he announced that he's been, battling cancer, I think, for like 10 years or something. And now it kind of puts him with that whole dynamic that you just brought up and the ring. It's like, I almost feel like he's set up for like a fucking magical 30 for 30 as well. Something like what Ric Flair had. You know
or
what
maybe
I mean?
he's just kidding and they're going to introduce a new character called Leukemia. And he's going to face off with him at WrestleMania.
I don't think it's a scripted bit, but you can't be too trusting.
Yeah,
you never know.
The leukemia returning could be a bit.
There's literally shots of him getting chemo in the hospital on YouTube.
They're devoted.
I'm sure it's steroids. Don't worry about that. He's going to need those in the cage. All right.
He takes it by IV. He gets steroids by the pint.
The
ladder
only
match.
Wrestling scene that I've laughed out loud at multiple times is that Shockmaster one that O&A made fun of, where they try and make the Shockmaster into a thing, and they go, he is the Shockmaster!
Oh,
and they have a little boom, and then he comes through and trips on the 2x4, his Stormtrooper helmet falls off, and he immediately
it's like
has to
a
scramble.
Stormtrooper helmet with
it
like
back
glitters on it.
Yeah, it's just got glitter on it. He's got like a big like Jon Snow vest, just a fur vest on, and the guy's overweight. He's not in good shape.
You're just like, even if this worked out perfectly, this is a mess. Like, even if he didn't fuck it up, as far as I'm concerned, he just saved them a whole bunch of money from going through that nonsense.
He comes out and trips. It's so fucking hilarious. Yeah, I think that the actual wrestling is a little corny for me. But like, I don't know. When I go back and I watch that clip of Hulk Hogan body slamming Andre the Giant, like, oh my God, like, he's picking that gigantic motherfucker up.
That guy's huge.
He was like 600, 700 pounds or something nutty at that point in his career. And I know Andre's legs and knees have basically shot. Like, he can barely walk. And he's going in there to like, I watched Andre's 30 for 32. It was very good. Like just from his humble beginnings and to like, to the point of his career that had gotten kind of rough, where he's touring around and doing stuff he doesn't want to do. And obviously when he played in The Princess Bride, like all of that shit, it's really good. I like, those are some of my favorites. I like Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair is my favorite, and The Rock. The Rock was so good. There's a reason why The Rock.
Incredible. There's
broke.
You should watch that Andre the Giant documentary, by the way. You guys should check it out. Whether you're into wrestling or not, watching the Andre the Giant documentary, just as good as the Ric Flair one. And he was so proud. And by the way, he's like so gigantic and he had a crazy temper and he would yell at people and he would also scare them to prank them. And he fucked with other wrestlers. Like even the year that Hogan beat Andre the Giant, Hogan went through the whole thing with him and he goes, yeah, at the end here. And he said it to the camera. Hogan's like, even if it says Andre loses, in the ring, he decides. Like it's his call, no matter who you are. And he was like, and I remember that day, he didn't tell me. I kept going, so then I pin you, right? And Andre was like, we'll see at that time. And Hogan was like, I went into it. I didn't know. He's like, when I pinned him and it went to 3, he's like, I didn't know it was going to go to 3. He's like, I had no idea that he was going to do it. I thought at any point he could have threw me off, put me down and pinned me. And he's like, and that's just the way it went.
6'7" Hulk Hogan, a monster of a man, being like, this other guy, he's making the rules in there. Like, it doesn't matter how much I try. He can just one hand press my whole body off and then just like burp a sonic boom at me and knock me across the ring.
Did you guys see Forrest Griffin grapple against Shaquille O'Neal?
Amazing.
Who grappled against Shaq? I missed the first part.
Forrest Griffin, he was the 205-pound UFC champion. And it's pretty neat to see just what happens when a skilled guy goes up against an enormous guy.
There's just no way he can beat Shaq. Like, Shaq's just too big, right?
Yeah, I thought he was going to beat him, actually. And I think he was trying. Now, it was only grappling. It was no striking or anything. But I got the impression Forrest gave it his all, and he just couldn't get it.